Alright, what's up? If anyone's here yet, numbers are all screwy. It's telling me I'm not connected, and then I'm connected, and I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I did something wrong. It's my fault that it's in vertical again, and I know what I did wrong, but it's like you set that up in the beginning now. They changed it, and I forgot about that and went and put in everything else, and then I couldn't go back and do it without losing everything that I put in and links and stuff, and yeah. So one more vertical, but the Wednesday night bike ride will be horizontal as usual. So hey, Dustin, what's going on, buddy? I'm alright. How are you? I just wanted to check in with you guys for a little while, talk about a few things, see how you guys are doing. Hey, Scott, what's going on, buddy? Hey, Eric, hello, hello. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks to whichever one of you hit the like button so far. Two of you now, looks like. I appreciate that. So, hello and welcome. Somebody always asks, so I'm just going to post links from now on with the light, where to go get it on Amazon. The thing's pretty good. We used it, I had it going for like 3 hours last night and haven't plugged it in, and it's been going for at least half an hour already tonight, and it's still going strong. And hey, KC girl, hello, hello. Great to see you, and hello, KC girl. Hello, Mike Schuster. What's going on, buddy? Dustin, Scott, Eric, KC girl, Mike. Good to see you guys. Whoever else is here. I just want to spend a little time with you, say hello. Don't worry, we're not going to make a habit of doing vertical streams. They just changed the setup. Like when you're getting ready to do a live stream now, it's at the beginning instead of when you normally do it towards the end. And I already input everything else and couldn't go back and change it to horizontal. So yeah, we're vertical. But don't worry, we're going to do the ride, the bike ride, in horizontal tomorrow. And it's going to be terrible as far as like the heat, guys. So I'm going to be doing it for you, and we need a ton of likes tomorrow. Like, we need to like shatter a new or just, you know, what was the old record? 345 likes during the time that we were live on a Wednesday night bike ride. We need to shatter that tomorrow night, guys, because it's going to be like, there's going to be serious butt sweat occurring tomorrow night. It's going to be terribly hot. It's been terribly hot. It was 112 yesterday. It's only 110 today, nice and mild. It's going to be 110 tomorrow, though. And still, like when I set up the stream just a minute ago, it was still 109 outside. And this is about the time I'll be setting up to go to the bike ride. So it's still going to be 108, 109 when the bike ride kicks off tomorrow. But let's try to get a ton of likes if it's possible, and thank you in advance, guys. But that's going to be horizontal, don't worry. Hold on. Nah, the neck cooling fan. It's just so hot all around that things like that make very little difference. Unfortunately, it's just going to be hot. The only thing you can do when it's going to be the way it is tomorrow is just really seriously hydrate, because you're going to get sweatier than hell. But again, I'm happy to do it for you guys. So unless it's like hotter than they said it's going to be tomorrow, we'll go out and do the bike ride. The bike is ready to go and charged up and everything. So yeah. Yeah, it's never not going to be hot for the foreseeable future. But it's much hotter than like average temperatures. Average high temperatures are only like 102 right now, or 103, getting to be that time of year, I guess. July, the hottest average temperature in Las Vegas is 105, but it's been like 110 or so every day. But the average right now is only like 102 or 103. Wow. Crazy, Dustin. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying not to miss any comments here, guys. Anyway, thanks for being here. Yeah, I don't know, Dustin. Not really my thing. My son still does that kind of thing once in a while. But I don't know. So anyway, last night we talked about something, and that's part of what I'm talking about in the title. I want to take that crazy 327 mile long e-bike ride to the Santa Monica Pier from downtown Las Vegas, and it really to make it work with all the miles and miles of nothing in between here, and obviously I can't take the interstate like the cars do, so I got to go through like dirt roads and mountain passes and stuff like that, and it's kind of nuts. But so yeah, anyway, somebody's got to come with me. Somebody's got to take like a U-Haul van or something and like go to the places where I'm gonna stop or whatever, and just kind of come along in case I gotta lock the bike up or whatever else. So yeah, that's at least 3 months away. But if you were here last night and you know anything about what I'm talking about, yeah, somebody's got to come and do that. But more about that in the future. I still have a lot of things to sort out when it comes to that. But yeah, you guys, a lot of you mentioned last night that that's not something I'm going to be able to do by myself, and there's got to be someone along or someone in a vehicle or something, and you're right. So yeah, we got to figure that out. But also, it's come to my attention as of late that the Chrysler PT Cruiser is kind of fading away. They don't make them anymore. They haven't made them in a while now. And, they're just kind of wearing out and ending up in junkyards, or, I don't know. You don't see as many of them on the road anymore. And I just want to make sure that nobody forgets about the PT Cruiser. It's one of the lamest cars in automotive history, but also still very good somehow. Try and figure that one out. You can't. It'll scramble your brain. Don't even try. So yeah, don't forget about the PT Cruiser, guys. It was very special. But I want to do something to one of these days, should the circumstances allow. I always wanted to build like some kind of a. Let me make sure I'm not missing tons of stuff here. Hey, get another one? No, still the same one. Yeah, I wanted to see if they'll send me a second battery for sure, so I can do all the crazy e-bike rides that I want to do. I can use the e-bike that they sent me, but I need more range, so at least one more battery. But anyhow, most of you guys who know anything about cars are probably familiar with the Baja Bug, the Volkswagen Baja Bug, which I think is very cool. I'd like to have one of those at some point. Should I get to have every vehicle I've ever wanted, There's going to be one of those in there for sure. But I've been thinking for a very long time about doing that to a PT Cruiser, which is obviously going to be a lot more difficult because of the way it's designed and built and it's front wheel drive, and it's going to be hard to lift it and stuff like that. But I think it's doable, and I would like to do that at some point. And if anybody seeing this right now or in the future wants to get involved in something so wonderful, do please reach out. Or if somebody's got a PT Cruiser to donate that they're not using anymore, just collecting dust somewhere, reach out. Let's talk. There should be a Baja PT Cruiser, and I want to be generally responsible. So, hey, Miss A, hello. Yeah, and it was hardly anyone's favorite car, Dustin. And I don't think that's the car's fault so much. So I think at some point throughout the course of what happens on this channel, we're going to have to rescue a PT Cruiser and make it awesome. Do the Baja PT Cruiser build, and we could use it to transport e-bikes and such out to the desert, and that would be helpful. So let's think about that. Let's see if we can manifest somehow at some point down the line on this channel a Baja PT Cruiser. So hey, let's see what do we have. Halibut's here. Shaka Slots is here. What's up, guys? Aloha to you, my brother. And Halibut, hello. And thank you for popping in and hitting the like. I appreciate it. And yeah, Miss A, it's hot pretty much everywhere, isn't it? Everybody, I was watching the Weather Channel today. God, I mean, it's free. So, hey, John, Jay Beckman, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. So, yeah, but thanks for being here, guys. But no, like I was saying a minute ago, if you watch the Weather Channel lately, and I get it for free. I mean, where I live, you get cable for free. It's just included. It's like a perk. Like, here, this place sucks, but at least there's cable. And that's good. So every now and then I'll watch the Weather Channel, but every time I do, it would kind of indicate that the world is ending or something. It's like, okay, well, this place is all flooded today, and St. Louis is going to be 107 degrees today, and all kinds of other crap like that. And it's like, what the hell, man? How did it turn into this? But hello, everyone, and thanks for being here. Yeah, we got a Baja, a PT Cruiser. Shaka Slots. That's on the to-do list. It has been for a very long time. It'd be like, I've always thought in the back of my mind, that would be a stupid, wonderful thing to do. So we're going to have to make it a reality at some point. The Baja PT Cruiser. And again, anybody who wants to get involved, hit me up. Anybody who's got a PT Cruiser that they're not using, for instance, I know they're kind of fading away these days. If you got one that's not a total heap, doesn't need like a total rebuild that you want to get rid of, I don't know, let's talk. So, good to see everybody. And hello, John in Phoenix, Arizona. God, I don't even want to know how hot it is in Phoenix right now. If it's been like 112, 110, whatever it was today, every day, here. I don't even want to know how bad it is in Phoenix, but hello and good to see you. Hey, Robert. And here I see you. Yeah, all the rain, they're showing all the rivers overflowing and everything is crazy. Oh, 109, that's not too bad. We were hotter than you then today. It got to, well, barely. It was 110 in downtown Las Vegas today. And I know that's not usually the case. I know it's usually a lot hotter in Phoenix. But good for you for being under 110. I wish it would be under 110 here. It's going to be 110 tomorrow. No, it's not completely dry though, Dustin. There's moisture creeping in. Monsoonal moisture is already creeping in. There's a little bit more humidity in the air today. But yeah, it does feel like monsoon weather. Miss A hit the nail on the head. Wow, 113. That's crazy. It's too hot. I mean, it's anywhere you are this time of year, basically in North America anyway. Um, there's no escaping hot days at this point. But in Las Vegas, we get an unreasonable amount of hot days. But that's nothing new, and you know, we usually continue to put up with it, or at least I do. This is not my first Las Vegas summer by a long shot. So it's probably going to be pretty awful for the bike ride tomorrow. But I don't want to miss a bike ride. And I know Steve Rogers is going to be here. I think I got to send him some. Yeah, I tend to believe the car temperature a lot of the time myself, or used to anyway. But yeah, heat kind of pools in Vegas. Yeah, I can imagine. Raul working outside in this weather. I'm only out. It was 9:17 this morning when it cracked 100 degrees, and it felt a little stickier too, a little more humid today because of some monsoonal moisture coming in. So yeah, 9:17 in the morning here today, downtown Las Vegas is when it cracked 100 degrees. So I see people out working sometimes at 2 in the afternoon on days like this, and I don't know how. I mean, props to anybody who has to do it. I couldn't. I wouldn't make it. Oh, 100% humidity. That's never fun. Miss A, I will. I'll definitely stay hydrated. I'll drink as much water as I can hold before I go, and then I got an extra. Like I made sure that I'm gonna have an extra Powerade. Like the 28-ounce one should be enough to get me through a bike ride if I drink a ton of water ahead of time. So it should be all right. Tomorrow it's gonna be hot though. I really don't like doing anything when it's that hot. But it is always nice to take the bike ride. I don't imagine it's going to be a record turnout for the bike ride tomorrow, but I'm still going to, see what we can get out of it, I guess. 'Cause I know a lot of you guys would probably be disappointed if we didn't go and do the bike ride. So we'll make it work. Uh, oh God, Raul, the warehouse thing. I used to do that for a while. Well, similar. I used to work in a Toyota shop that was not air conditioned in a place that got incredibly hot. And I couldn't. I don't think I could do it anymore. So I mean, good for you for being able to handle it, though, Raul. That's crazy, and I know how hot that's got to be. Yeah, John, I'm with you on that one. I wouldn't last a very long time in this heat for sure. Not in the sun. Like I can handle the heat. Like when the sun goes down and it's still stupidly hot outside. I don't like it, but I can handle it. But when it's terribly hot outside and the sun is overhead, that's just too much around here. So, yeah, Miss A, I know you know all about that living in a place where it gets hot. Heat makes people crazy. I almost got run over at 6 something this morning going to get groceries on the scooter, and there's a crossing on Sahara where you wait for the crosswalk and all the lights flash red and everything. Some dude in a Subaru almost freaking ran me over. Like, he didn't want to wait. He saw me, went, stopped for a second, and then kept going anyway. Missed me by like a foot. And even at 6:15 in the morning, people are crazy from the heat. Hey, stitch me up with Laney Grace. Good to see you. But good advice, Miss A. I'm going to be very careful. I don't know if I'm cruising with a group tomorrow, like my own group within a group. Could be Steve Rogers. Don't know yet for sure. Hey, B Boys PV. Hello, hello. So I don't know. If I'm riding solo, I can kind of keep with a cluster. But if I'm riding with, people that I'm there with or meeting up with, um, then, I gotta keep up with, what they're doing. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I bet. Raul. I don't know how you do it, but good for you. It's just too hot this time of year. I mean, they ought to just things ought to shut down when it gets to like 110 plus. Today it was only 110, and I say only because yesterday it was 112. And just 1 or 2 degrees when it gets up that hot makes a huge difference. So I don't know, but I'd say when it gets to 110 degrees, like you shouldn't have to do anything outside or anything in a place that's not doesn't have some kind of cooling, a swamp cooler or something. And see, now there's a good idea. Carry a tuna sandwich in my pocket. That would make the most sense, probably, of anything to do. So maybe we'll do that. I have tuna and bread and mayonnaise. Actually, come to think of it, so that is a possibility. Very good idea, actually. So maybe we'll take a tuna sandwich along on the ride, and that should actually help, I think. I'm looking forward to eating a tuna sandwich, though. That's going to be good. Yeah, no, I know mustard does much better. Mayonnaise, you can have it out in the heat, but only for like, a certain amount of time before it starts to go bad. So if we brought a tuna sandwich and ate it at like the break time in the middle of the ride, it should probably still be fine. So that's something to consider. We'll have to really think about that. I think so too, I'm gonna say. Tuna break, for sure. Let's go. Who doesn't love a tuna break? I certainly do. Especially when it's 110 degrees outside. It's really refreshing, you know? I will be live, yes. This would be like, what, 15 weeks in a row that we will have done the Wednesday night bike ride live? Ooh, chili? Chili sounds good. That's not a great thing to have on a really hot day. Well, it's a great thing to have on any day, but lesser so on a really hot day. Hey, baby love. Hello, hello. You just made a tuna sandwich? That's awesome. I'm gonna make a tuna sandwich. Maybe not tonight, but probably tomorrow. I can get a couple of sandwiches worth out of the tuna that I got. I really did buy tuna at the store today. Um, and then I almost got run over by an idiot in a Subaru. When I had the crosswalk, and he just didn't want to wait for me. But yeah, thank you. Let's go. I appreciate that. Do join us though if you get a chance for the bike ride. It's always a hoot, unless it's 110 degrees outside. But for anyone who's just watching, it's gonna suck for me. But to any of you guys who want to come along and watch, it should be fun, and I hope you enjoy it. It's always a good time, I think, and most of you seem to. Be glad you came. So, all the tuna sandwiches on a trip up the Cali coast, that's good. That's probably, that's an excellent way to go if you're going to consume a certain amount of tuna sandwiches. I think that might be fun to try sometime. But, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm in this little camping chair, and the sciatic. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's good. I haven't really had any problems with that up until this last like month or so ago, and it's been years since I've felt this kind of pain. But now here it is, all of a sudden. But anyway, yeah, thanks for being here, guys. And let's see. Nothing more on any PEVs or anything yet. I want to reach out to them. And again, now that there's this many of you here, if you missed it earlier, somebody's got to come and drive a U-Haul van or something behind me or ahead of me or whatever while I do the 327-mile e-bike ride from downtown Las Vegas to the Santa Monica Pier. So anybody who wants to volunteer for that gets a free trip, basically, but you had to get here, and you have to have a driver's license, and let's talk about this much more. So, hold on a second, I'm missing comments here. What's some good DJ lights? I don't even know anymore. Every time I go and do a set somewhere, it's like there's something new that I haven't seen or heard of, and I can't really keep up at this point. I haven't had my own lights, with the exception of this little rinky-dink thing here, for a while. But yeah. No, I know you know a thing or two about it, baby love. Oh no, that sounds terrible, Lady Grace. And I don't know, Dustin and Baby Love, I haven't had any problems with it for years, and then now all of a sudden here it is again. I could hardly move yesterday afternoon and evening. Actually, when I cut the stream yesterday, it took me about 5 or 6 minutes to get out of the chair, and there was a lot of wincing and a little bit of squealing, perhaps. But I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to be ready for the bike ride tomorrow. I gotta lug about an 80-pound e-bike rig with the lock and a couple of drinks and the other things that I carry. That thing weighs about 80 pounds, and I gotta go up and down the stairs with it. And it's gonna be really hot, and I don't know. So, but you know, like Advil or whatever it has to be to make it to where I can take care of that, even if the, you know, sciatica or anything is acting up tomorrow. Hey, Johnny. Thanks. Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to put that together by the end of September or maybe early October. It's 327 miles by bike from here to the Santa Monica Pier, and there's a lot of nothing in between. Some mountain passes and like dirt roads and stuff, like crazy treacherous, like covered wagon days kind of stuff. And I'd love to do it on an e-bike. So I still need somebody to come and like drive the van, like a U-Haul or something though, so I can really do this, and then we'll come back in it, because I'm not going to ride an e-bike back from Santa Monica. So we'll talk more about that, guys. But that's still a ways off. Dustin, it goes 28 miles an hour as it is, 28 to 30, and I don't even really want to be going like that fast for range sake. I'm probably going to be going more like 15 or 20, even if I have a couple of batteries, because I have a lot of ground to cover. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, great to see everybody tonight. People I haven't seen as much lately. Some of you are here. Shocker Slots, great to see you, my brother. Baby Love, of course, everybody, all you guys. It's always great to see you. Thanks for being here. Is it it's hard for me to read the comments and names. Really hard for me to read the comments and names with my bad eyes when I'm doing a vertical live stream. But is that SB? The light looks cool. What is it? Is it big? No, it's small. The link is in the description. It's on Amazon for 35 bucks. Go check it out. This thing is surprisingly awesome, and it does other things too. Let me show you guys. Most of you guys know what the light does. You can change colors, red and green, and then like, you know, like, what's this? I don't know, but it's doing it. But I don't know, let's see. How about red for a while? Yeah. But yeah, link is in the description, guys. We've been using this thing in secret meetings and, you know, trance DJ set we did the other night. Didn't we have this light for that? I don't know. Days are running together, guys. I can't remember, but yeah, it's a decent little light for 35 bucks, and it's running off a battery right now. This is like 5 hours in, probably at least 4 hours of use in, and it's still going strong, and you can recharge it. You can take it with you. It's small. Look, see, like there it is in my hand. So this thing's really cool, and they sell them on Amazon. Links in the description. Get yourself hooked up. I use this thing pretty much every day, and I love it. It's awesome. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm falling way behind here on comments. Uh, yeah, big dog. I do have a touch of arthritis myself, but I probably otherwise couldn't relate. But, you know, hope CBD and edibles are doing the trick. I do use the CBD sometimes myself for back pain, sciatica, and stuff. It does work. Does help a lot anyway, for me. So, hope it does for you. Hold on. Big Boys PEV, that would be, anything would be helpful. Um, there are going to be hotel stays necessary as a side effect of such a journey and someone else needing to come along. But that's, it's very kind of you. I wish you could come along, though. One of these days, Chris, Big Boys PEV, you're going to have to come on some PEV adventure with me out here. We'll figure it out. So, but nice you'd offer to cover a night or something in a hotel. That would be very helpful. Hold on. Santa Monica Pier to Hollywood, not very far. We're probably going to go through Hollywood. And then I want to spend a little time there because that's my old stomping ground, actually. That's where I grew up. I want to ride around there and make a couple of videos about showing you, like, my old neighborhood and stuff. The Sinclaus family motherland. Uh, well, baby love, what are the odds of you coming and driving a U-Haul van or something by September or October? You could be the one, you know. Could be fun. And hey, ka-chow, Scooter, hello. Good to see you, buddy. Seriously, I mean, how long have you been here with the channel? Since like single digit subscribers, probably. So good to see you, longtime friend of the channel. Ka-chow, Scooter. Ark Anthony, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, probably a little different since 72. I wasn't born until 76, but in Southern California. And it was a much different place then than it is now. Well, good to see you as always. Shaka slots and everybody. Trying to keep up here. I want to do a challenge. I posted my Amazon wish list, things I want to get for that trip between now and September. And I don't know if any of you guys checked it out. I still would love your input on anything that you have any experience with that I might have put in there and want to use on the trip. But there's still a lot of time to put all that together. One of the things that I have in there, though, is this right here. It's kind of like MREs, but without the heater packs, or anything. These are the ones like the humanitarian ones, the humanitarian aid meals and stuff. And this is a 10 pack of them, and one pack is supposed to last you like 24 hours, basically. You know, it's enough food to keep a person alive for 24 hours, and it's usually for like emergencies and stuff. If FEMA will hand them out for, hurricanes and natural disasters and stuff like that. But you can also buy them on Amazon, and I have them in my Amazon wish list. The link is actually in my live stream from yesterday in the description. If you want to check it out, if you want to go see what I'm seeing on my screen right now, so you know what I'm talking about. But they're cheap and basic, and it's to keep you alive basically, and not, it's nothing fancy about it or anything. But each pack is supposed to keep a person alive for a day, basically. So what I want to do, I want to see what happens if that's all I eat for an entire week, one pack a day for an entire week. How do I do? How does it turn out? Um, what's the end result? Like, we'll go to the scale outside of the Heart Attack Grill on Fremont Street and do a before weigh in, and then like after 7 days of only eating this stuff, go back and weigh in again and see what it turns into. I think that'd be fun, and that'd be something we could do, like a daily check-in I could do with you guys here on the channel. Hey, we're eating all of this, what have you, today as part of this. Like it's like 5 or 6 different ones that come in there. So I don't know, I think that might be something that'd be fun to do, especially when it's stupidly hot outside this time of year and there's not a lot that you really want to do outside this time of year. So I don't know, just something to think about, putting that out there. I don't know if you guys would want to see that or not. Uh-oh, we got a ton of comments here. What's going on? Ka-chow, Capital, Scooter. There will be more scootering here on the channel soon. We'll go out in the morning or something. We'll take the S2R Plus. I did this morning, but I had to hustle to get groceries, and it was already hot at 6:15 in the morning. It's not a great time to go outside. So let me see. Oh, baby love, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. I hope you can make it to the bike ride tomorrow. See, I'm far behind on comments, guys. Okay, looks like I'm caught up now. Yeah, Dustin, that sounds like fun. The Heart Attack Grill and getting paddled. Um, so yeah, we're rocking the red tonight. Can we get to 50 likes during the stream, guys, for the red? We're rocking the red laser tonight. We were doing green last night, mostly green earlier, actually. And now we're doing some red. So 40 likes. We're closing in. And thank you guys. And don't worry, they're not all going to be vertical live streams. It's just they do it differently now, and I forgot. It's like the first thing you do now is set up like vertical or horizontal. Hey, Paula. Hello, hello. This is the same light from yesterday, or the day before, whenever any of you guys tuned in. I think you were here yesterday, Paula. But we're just doing red right now. And again, link in the description, guys, if you want to go check it out. It's on Amazon for 35 bucks. This light is very entertaining, I will say. I've already gotten way more than 35 bucks worth out of this thing, and it's rechargeable. It's running off of battery power right now. It's been running off of battery power for at least 4 hours without getting plugged in, and it's still going strong. This little light is really awesome. So if you like staring at stuff like this for hours on end, as I do click on the link below and check it out for yourself. $84? That's not too bad. There's 110 here today. It's supposed to be 110 tomorrow. It should still be at least 108 by the time the bike ride kicks off tomorrow night, which is going to be not as much fun for me, but it's going to look the same probably for you, everybody who's tuning in. So let's see if we can get at least 50 likes during this live stream tonight for the bike ride tomorrow. And I feel pretty confident that we're going to achieve level 9 butt sweat tomorrow during the bike ride. I feel almost certain about that. I'll confirm it when it occurs, but I can almost guarantee level 9 butt sweat will be achieved during the bike ride tomorrow night. No, Dustin, I haven't. Like, I gotta find, I'd have to make like a good bracket or something probably to get this thing mounted properly in a way to where it would keep casting, the pattern on where I wanted it to be. So something to work on. We'll get it on the bike at some point. Yeah, I don't know, Dustin. I don't see them doing that great here all the time, honestly, the Heart Attack Grill. Sometimes that place is kind of empty. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, hey, Dean. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. So again, but another thing, if you missed it earlier, this is one of the things in my Amazon wish list right here. A 10-pack of survival food, like humanitarian meals and stuff. And stuff that, they give you, like, for, like, after a hurricane or something. I don't know, but I want to try and live off of that for a week and see how it does. I mean, sometimes you might not have a choice. So what happens if you just do it for the hell of it and see how it is? I don't know. I'd like to find out. So when I check that thing off of the wish list, whenever that is, I might make it to later. I don't know. It's like $32 for a 10-pack of these meals, and one pack is supposed to last you 24 hours. So yeah, let's see how 7 packs for 7 days. Let's see how we do with that. I want to try that and see how that goes. I don't know how you guys would feel about that, but I don't know. Cooler weather in Ohio, that's good, Dean. I'm glad to hear that. I know some points north and east of you are terribly hot, or going to be. Let's see. Yeah, well, these are different, Dustin. These are more like the humanitarian aid ones, a little cheaper, and they don't have like the heater packs or anything. So this is less deluxe. This is not like the military ones, really. But I have had the military MREs. I've had all kinds of camping food and MRE food and stuff like that. But I want to try these. These are newer, and they have them on Amazon, and it's cheap. You know, let's see, $32. Um, so $3.20 a pack. So like 23, 24 bucks for 7 days worth. I don't know if that like kept you alive sufficiently. That's like cheaper than going and getting groceries. So I'm interested in trying that and seeing how it turns out. Actually, no, I never did, Dustin. I've always had like injuries and stuff that prevented me from being able to do it. Thanks for the likes, guys. Can we get to 50 for the hot bike ride tomorrow? And it's going to be a hot bike ride. Man, it's going to be a hot bike ride. I'm really not looking forward to that. But it's, you know, I don't want to miss a week. I'm going to at least go out and try, even though it's going to be really hot. Hold on, I got a couple of notifications that I've been ignoring. Hold on a minute, guys. Alright. What? Oh, I talked to Mike actually earlier. I think he's alright. He's gonna be alright. He's like, he hates the process of, he's still gotta go get another MRI or something, and, I don't know, and there's all this, you know, procedural crap and stuff, and it's such a hassle. And he's frustrated with that, but he's otherwise in good spirits and I think healing up. So he's not going to do the ride tomorrow. I can pretty much guarantee that, but I'm sure he'll be out there again at some point and hopefully not suffer the same fate. I don't know, Dustin. I'm gonna send her an email, but yeah, I got to put all this together and talk to her again at the e-bike company and see if they'll sponsor the e-bike part of the crazy rides that I have planned. And again, somebody needs to come along. Baby Love, if you're still here, maybe drive a van behind me or in front of me while I ride an e-bike for 327 miles. So, but again, we'll talk again more about that in the future. I'm kind of enjoying the red tonight. How about you guys? I find it soothing. Oh, we're getting there on the likes. We're closing in on an hour streaming. Can we get to 50 likes before we hit an hour live? Come on, guys. Dig deep. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Do it for Mike, who's downstairs right now with a broken arm. Ate it hard on the bike ride for you last week, guys. But thanks again, as always, to everybody who hits the like button. I appreciate you very, very much. So, what are we doing here? They don't do E stuff though, Dustin. They're just like regular old-fashioned pedal bikes, as far as I know, which is fine. But I'm not pedaling 327 miles with my particular set of ailments. I don't know about that, Big Boys PEV, but it's good to see you guys, and I appreciate you. It's always great to have you here. We're still under an hour live. We could still get to 50 likes. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you're enjoying the laser. This is a multi-light if you're just popping in. Check out the link in the description. We've been using this thing in home live streams now, and I think it's really cool. It's a good effect, and it works very well, and the battery is good. This has got to be at least like 4.5 hours of runtime on the same battery now, and it's still doing great. So if you want a cool light to stare at home like I do, and I'm really enjoying this, click on the link in the description, guys. So, but again, it's still looking for a volunteer to drive a U-Haul van or something when I do that crazy bike ride. 327 miles is going to be a few days. You know, like everything that you're going to need, like food and lodging and whatever, all that's going to be taken care of. You're going to have to be here in Vegas somehow. You gotta have a driver's license, but other than that, yeah, reach out. Let's put it together. We got like 3 months to put this whole thing together, guys, but I need somebody to drive a van so that I can ride an e-bike for 327 miles through treacherous mountainous terrain and such. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, Dustin. I don't know if I've heard that they don't have anything to do with personal electric vehicles, and they're just old school analog, like strictly bike life. But yeah, I don't know. Seems like kind of a missed opportunity because there's so many electric riders in their ride on Wednesday night. So I don't know. But if they want to keep it pure, I understand that too. The Crank and Grind Bike Shop. But shout out to the Crank and Grind Bike Shop for everything that they do related to the Wednesday night bike ride. And anyone else that has anything to do with putting it together or keeping it together, because it's a very good thing to go and do. It's going to be way too hot to go and do it tomorrow, but I guess we're going to do it anyway. But I know how much you guys enjoy it. I'm not going to enjoy it as much tomorrow because it's going to be so hot. But also, Steve Rogers may be there from the chat. I gotta respond to one of his emails. I don't think I gave him any more contact information. I gotta reach out to him because I might see him tomorrow. So yeah, we might see people we know from the channel tomorrow at the bike ride, or it might not be that way. I don't know yet. We shall see. Yeah, no, you're right. Go, Johnny, go. But sometimes, I don't know. I just need a way to carry some spare parts, have a support staff. I do have health issues that need to be taken into consideration. Somebody else there I'm going to ride the bike the whole way, but really, I mean, and there should be some hotels, yes, that let me take the bike in. I'm probably going to have a trailer on the bike as well, though, so it might just be better to throw it in the back of a U-Haul every night. But we shall see. It's still like 3 months away. And we're closing in on the likes now, guys. Didn't make it to 50 within 1 hour, but it is just a whatever night of the week. Nothing fancy live stream where we're just talking about finding somebody to drive a van for me so I can go to California on an e-bike and raising PT Cruiser awareness while we look at lasers. So hold on, I'm falling behind here. Yeah, I know you're right, Dustin. Other things. Yeah, thinking about just getting the U-Haul cargo van, the smaller cargo van for like a week. They have a weekly deal and you can buy up on mileage and stuff, and it's not too bad, and I can keep all the stuff in there and somebody would have to drive it, and it's gonna have air conditioning and everything. I don't know. I think that's probably the way to do it, but somebody's got to come along and drive it. Could be Baby Love, our friend and neighbor right down the street who we were talking with about that earlier. But, might not be. I don't know. So, we'll see how it goes. Still a lot of time to plan and figure this out. But every time I go and ride the bike that I just elbowed that's right behind me, tomorrow night we'll do that. I get more inspired to go do more adventurous things on personal electric vehicles. And right now, I'm just kind of limited by terribly hot weather. It's just been too hot every day to go out and ride PEVs. I took the scooter out this morning, the Highboy S2R Plus. It's 6:15 to the grocery store. It was already too hot outside, and everybody was already pissed off about it. So hopefully the heat, the terrible, terrible heat, backs off a little bit. Uh, yeah, I don't know about that, Dustin. But we'll see. I really just need somebody that I know and trust enough, even if it's somebody just that I know through the chat, to drive a U-Haul truck to the places where I'm gonna go and stop every day. Second night we might have to camp out in the wilderness because I might not make it to Barstow on night two. We'll see though. Yeah, too hot for anybody. Hey, Jay Stono, what's going on, buddy? Just hanging out, watching lasers. Wanted to just run a few things by you guys and spend a little time with you. How hot is it out right now? When I started the live stream, it was still like 108. It's got to be probably at least 107, maybe 106. Let's see, it's 8 something, probably still 107 out right now. So it's going to be at least this hot tomorrow night at this time, save, 10 minutes or so into the bike ride. It's still going to be 107 degrees outside, and that is not comforting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bike ride tomorrow. I'm going to go out. It's going to be 110. It's been 110 on a day of a bike ride before, and there was still a ride going. But it's going to be at least 106, 107, probably at least 107 when the ride kicks off. Could be more than that still, and I'm not looking forward to that. But I'll bring something to drink, and should be okay. I'm gonna just plan to get very sweaty because it's gonna happen. It's gonna be probably kind of a funky smelling bike ride tomorrow night by the time we're done. Everybody's probably not gonna smell as good as they did at the start of the ride. Hey Billy, I see you down there. Yeah, I don't know. So, anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for all the likes. If you missed it earlier, one of the things that we've discussed here tonight is making a custom Baja PT Cruiser, like an off-roadable PT Cruiser. I really want to do that one day. I've been thinking about that for a lot of years, actually. So I just want to make sure that that would be a way to consistently raise PT Cruiser awareness too, as if we went around going places with a custom Baja off-road PT Cruiser, people would be like, hey, it's stupid to do anything to a PT Cruiser, but that's not that bad. And I'll be like, see, I told you. So, yeah, let's think about that too, guys. The Baja PT Cruiser. It can be. We could manifest such a thing. PT Cruisers do exist in bulk throughout this great land of ours. We just need to find one and make it taller and put some all-terrain tires on it and some off-road lighting and stuff. Yeah, well, that's what they said about tonight too, Big Boys PEV, but it's still 107 out. They figured it'd be 106 by the start of, well, by 8 o'clock, but I don't know. It's gonna be hot. There's still gonna be tons of heat coming back in your face from the road, soaking up the heat all day. It's never pleasant. It's like opening an oven door after you preheated it and you get blasted in the face with all that hot air. That's what it's like to do the Wednesday night bike ride when it's going to be that hot outside. But anyway, guys, can we get to 50 likes before we end this stream? We'll keep it going a few more minutes. It's hit or miss with the live streams around here lately. I'm gonna do that actually, Eric. That's a big part of it, and I'm hoping I can get somebody to sponsor it as a result. Like in addition to the bike company, I'm assuming that the bike company is gonna want to get involved in this. Um, but yeah, if I can pick up another sponsor, that'd be good. But yeah, I want to do that actually, something similar. I want to do a series of YouTube videos and then like one long, all stitched together, like director's cut kind of thing. But good call, Eric. I don't know where that is, Laney Grace. Give me like Crossroads or something. I'm not going to be able to go out and check it out like in the heat, but I'll see where I can let you know. I don't know where that one is though. So I could just stare at this light forever and not get bored. I don't know why. I'm really glad we ended up with this thing. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. I'm glad you enjoy it, Miss A. And we'll have a use for the light, I think, here again soon. We'll do another DJ set of some sort at some time, Miss A, as per your request. With the light going in the background, we'll see how it goes. I think I'm stuck in this camping chair right now because of my back. This is gonna be. I might just have to spend the rest of my life in this camping chair. That's not gonna be good. I want to like eat something. I have chocolate milk and sugar granola bars. I can't just sit here in this camping chair for the rest of my life. Can we get one more like, guys? For crap's sake. I mean, we're one stinking like away from 50. Somebody hit that like button that hasn't already. Please and thank you. I guess unless everybody here hit the like button already. Let me see. South Valley view from here. We'll see. Yeah, me too, Big Boys PV. I'll check it out, Laney Grace. Stitch me up with Laney Grace. Will you email me, for goodness sake, so we can make this easier and we don't have to talk about it in live stream comments? I'd be happy to help you try and find a place to live if I can. But let's, yeah. Okay, I'll check it out and see what I can find or figure out. That's probably over, maybe even east of where I used to live. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, just send me an email or something, Laney Grace, and we'll figure this out. I'll help you out. We'll make it work. Yeah. Oh, hey, we got to 50 likes. Thank you guys. It's incredible. I don't know how or why we got to 50 likes, but we did. And thank you so much to each and every one of you who hit the like button, went out of your way to do something good for someone else. It's very big of you, and I appreciate that. So thank you, guys. So anyway, I was thinking maybe like if it's gonna be too hot in the morning. I wanted to do it today, but I went and rode a scooter to get groceries instead. I still have some money left on that McDonald's card. Thanks again, Aaron, for ambushing us with gift cards. There's still enough for some free Mickey D's. So maybe if it's not, I don't know, it'd be nice to get a good hearty breakfast and walk around on Fremont Street if it's not too hot in the morning. Guys, have to go super early if any of you guys are up. and want to join for that, that could be a thing tomorrow morning. I'm not going to make any promises, but I wanted to do it today, but it just felt really kind of humid out this morning and hot, and I didn't want to walk to Fremont Street. So if it's any better tomorrow morning, and they say it might be a little bit, I don't know, enough to at least get a good breakfast a couple more times, I'm sure, Dustin. I'd say I'm at least halfway through it. But yeah, would really love to go do that, have a hearty stick to your ribs McDonald's breakfast, and get the day started off right for because bike ride day tomorrow. So I think it'd be good to start with a good breakfast, probably. So that's the plan, I think. If it's not too hot and I don't know, we'll see. So if you're available in the morning, guys, and you want to see that, it might happen. I'd say it's 50-50. We'll have to see what it's like in the morning. But anyway, guys, I guess we're gonna call it for tonight because I gotta get up early and do that and a bunch of other things. And then the bike ride tomorrow night. Don't forget, big night, guys. Could be with Steve Rogers. I got to reach out to him. I got to remember to do that tonight or in the morning. So hope to see you tomorrow, guys, either in the morning or evening or both. Hope you have a wonderful night tonight or whatever time it is where you are. Terrific day tomorrow. And good night to you, Miss A, everyone. Great to see you guys as always. Thanks so much for everything, always. Thanks in advance. Hey, Shocker Slots is still here. Good night, buddy. Thanks in advance, moderators, for taking care of the chat and everything tomorrow night for the bike ride. As you always do, I appreciate that so much. So, hope everybody has a wonderful night, day tomorrow, etc. Take care of yourselves, guys. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, at least for the bike ride, possibly in the morning as well. So we'll see. But until then, stay well, be well, have a good whatever, wherever, and see you soon.